Hello everyone, Shannon here with Mixed Media Minnesota. So today we're back. I wanted to work on our journal. I want to try and get this finished up. So last time we made the cover, and the video before that we put our signature together, and we did the inside of the cover with the wallpaper, if you remember. I got that from Jamie. So I went ahead and I sewed the signature in on here. So today I thought we would work on some pockets and some that kind of stuff that goes in it, and then maybe we'll do some tags and stuff for in the pockets. So I wanted to add a belly band in here and a fabric flip, and I'm not going to sew on camera, so I did this before, but I have a belly band here that I had used with some fabric and then a ruffle set of the set of the ruffles. And what I did is I just sewed it on the fabric here. So I have that belly band to find a spot for, and then I also used the same fabric and part of the ruffle across the top of a fabric flip. And then I put this little netting stuff on there. And when I had that all done, I was looking around, and if you remember, we had the chipboard pieces, and there was some seahorses, these little seahorse. So what I did is I just wanted to try it. I took some of the Nouveau embellishment mousse, and I rubbed it on him, and then I just distressed it with vintage photo around the edge. And when you pick this up, if you set this in here, if we could glue that in there, I think that looks kind of neat. Adds another layer in there, and then we're able to use that seahorse. I wasn't sure if we were going to be able to. I think that's kind of neat. We can always tack this down, put some words on it or something. So we have to find a spot for that. And then I know I want to do pockets and maybe like a cluster or a banner or something, like a tuck for in the top for journal cards. And I want to put a little notepad in here. I think those are so cute when other people do them. So maybe we'll just start with, putting these in somewhere. So I learned from watching Gail's videos, Gail Augustinelli's videos. She puts a belly band across, opposite side of the book from the fabric flip, and I think that's a good idea. So we just need to find somewhere where we would like this to go. And I'm thinking maybe on a coffee dyed page or something. And that's too much, I think. Let's see. I wonder. This here has some of the turquoisey colors like this. If we put that in there. And then you could flip up and journal underneath of it. I think I like that there. So let's see the opposite side. So what if we did a belly band here? You know what, the seahorse is looking that way. Let's flip these around. I know it probably doesn't matter, but I would like him facing in. Yeah, let's do that. I think that works. Unless we put this on here. And then you could journal on here. Of course, you could journal on here too. I think we're gonna leave it there. Okay, we'll see. Well, if we just put it in there, we can't change our mind, right? Okay, so I stitched across the top of this. It'll look like it's sewn, but we're just going to use Fabri-Tac and tack it in there. If I can get this open. So I'm just going to go along from the stitch line here around the top. I could have stitched it in on the paper, but I attached the signature into the journal already, and so that would be tricky. Okay, let's see, where do we want this? Right, that looks good, I think. I'll just hold that in there for a second. I'm excited to be working on this and being able to maybe hopefully finish it up. At the end of the year, the last week of the year, just kind of got away with itself on me. Okay, so yeah, you could journal in there. Do we want to put him in there? Let's see. I think so, but I think I'm just going to leave this loose then. I don't think I'm going to glue that down. Or should I? Well, let's just put him in there. You're going in. Let's see. I'm just going to use Fabri-Tac here. Get him glued in there. There. I'll hold him down for a few seconds. Oh, I should have put paper between there. Uh-oh. I think it'll be okay now. Let's just stick that in there for now. Wonder, should I tack that down? No, maybe what we'll do is we'll pin a charm or something on here to hold it down. Yeah, we can do that later. Okay, I think he's good. Okay, so we have a fabric flip in there. Get some glue on my hands here. Okay, let's see. Where are we with this? That would have been neat, wouldn't it? Still haven't decided if I would like this here. I think we're gonna put this on here, you guys. I think. See, I never can make up my mind. Nope, it's gonna go right here. You can always journal on the sides, and there will be a journal card in there, and then we can put something else over here if we want, or leave it. Okay. Is this page? Yeah, that should be strong enough. Okay, so we'll just stick this one in there. Let's see, there's a boat. I don't want it upside down. Okay, so that would be the bottom. We're just gonna hold that on there a second. I'm gonna grab a book page just gonna kind of pull this to the top. Hold that on there. There. We'll tuck it right in there. Okay, so we'll leave that in there. Okay, let's work on, and we're gonna set this aside, and then we're gonna work on a little notepad or something. So we had all of these edges that we cut off of the paper because it was 12 by 12 paper. So let's see. See, guys, I'm trying to make my mind up here. I like this one. Okay, so let's just cut this. And I'm just going to cut it off and we'll measure afterwards. Maybe, although if I cut it, I could use the bottom, if I leave it the right size, the bottom for, let's see, this isn't the cutter that I normally use, so, okay. What side do I want to leave for the pocket? That one, so, like 4.5 inches, 4 3/4 will go. And we can save this piece for a pocket or something. We can decorate it. So let's just set that aside. And then what if we just fold it down part way? Oh, this is kind of neat here. Let's just try something. So if we fold that down about this far, then we can have that, and we can decorate this, and then we can put papers in here. We'll try it. We'll get these out of our way. So in here we want to add some different papers. So let's see, how wide was this? So that's 3.5. So if we cut our paper 3 in 3-inch strips, that'll work. So here I have some, isn't this neat? It's coffee dyed, and it's, I believe this is the one with bubbles. You put bubbles on it. That's kind of neat. Okay, so we'll cut this at, I said 3.5. That was 3.5, or let's see. Okay, maybe not. That was 3.5, so we want to cut these at 3. We'll just go 3. I'm gonna cut 2 of those. And then this is some like greenish blue paper. So let's cut one of those at 3. And then we have a little strip of this I think is really neat. I don't think it's 3, it's maybe like 2. But that's okay, we can add that in there too. So if we let's see. Oh. So this is 5. So if we fold it in half, let's leave a little bit. Oops, it's crooked. Okay. Now what I'm thinking, what I want to do is, we'll leave that one. Just deckle the edge a little bit. So this one we're gonna trim like an inch off of it. And then, oh, that's so cool. We're going to stagger this one a little bit as well. Let's try this one, maybe. Oop. I should have cut that a little bit more. That's okay. We'll just fold that over on the top. And let's see. Do we really need this in there, or we use that for something else? I don't think we're going to use these. I think we're just going to wait on those. But we definitely want to distress this, so I'm going to set this aside. I need a new end on this. I should find one. I know I have some somewhere. Leaves crumblies all over the place. I think we're just going to attach this in there, but just in case we clip it in or something, we'll do the back as well. Okay, I'm gonna, let's see, I'm gonna fold this up a little bit so you can flip it. I'm just gonna use this little ruler. So then we'll attach this in here. Oh, get them lined up. Let's try and center it in there. And then what I'm going to use is, this is a Tim Holtz tiny attacher. It's little tiny staples, they're cute. So we're just going to put 2 staples in there. And there we have a little notepad, and we can put something in the top here. We do that, or I have some, this is from an old pack of paper I had. Let's see, by the sea, let's, I'm just gonna distress the white cut edges on there. And then I'm thinking maybe down here, let's see, maybe nope. I feel like it needs something. What if we just put that on there? Right up there. I feel like it needs something behind it, like texture or something. Let's see. We'll just try a little piece of fabric here. Just gonna trim that down a little smaller. Just gonna grunge that up a little bit here and there. We'll stick that on there. Yeah, that just adds a little texture on there. We might find something to put in there later as well. But there we have a little notepad, and it's made like this, and we can put our belly band this way and slide it in. So I think that's probably what we'll do. Should we just find a spot in there and put it in there so we don't change my mind 100 times? I think so. Geez, I was thinking, I hope I didn't cut that little fabric off the end of my tie over there, but I didn't. Okay, where do we want this little notepad to be? Kind of gets lost over there. What about the back of a book page? Is that going to be sturdy enough? We're going to have this a tuck in here. Maybe we better not. It would be kind of neat there, but... That's kind of neat. Let's decide what we want to go across. We have all these little ends that were trimmed. I feel like something lighter on here, you know, and then we can hang this over it. And it's lighter, but what if we did that? That's kind of neat. What if we did it over here? We can journal on there. I don't know, you guys. I kind of want to leave these, I think, for journaling, 'cause these papers are, you know, darker, but it just kind of blends in with it. What if we put it on there? Oh, you guys, one of them said underwear. Remember that? One of the words on that bag was that I wanted to cover. It said underwear. I don't know. Maybe it's not a big deal, but it just kind of weirded me out a little bit. Okay, so where is it now? Really? Okay, right here. Might be tricky to get something on that. I don't know. Well, we'll have a journal card in here. Let's just put it on there. Okay. So I have a... Don't know, guys. I don't really like this one that well, but it doesn't show up on there. I think it's going to end up just going on one of the coffee dyed pages. I don't know. What if we tried a fabric to tuck it under? Do you guys like that? I don't know. I honestly liked it the best on the book page. Let's put it on there. I think. Let's just do it. Okay. This isn't going to be exactly to the end. Can't cut straight, obviously. I don't know if that helped, but we're gonna go with it. What if we put this on some of the I don't know how well this is gonna work. It's really like, it's working. Okay, so I think I want this at, let's see, like 4 3/4 maybe. I'll just distress the edge a little bit on that. You're not going to see a whole lot of it, but it just kind of adds another layer and visually breaks them two up a little bit. Yeah, this glue is all gunky. Oops. Let's see. Just trying to add a little stability to this by layering the paper. So it's actually New Year's Day morning here. My house is all quiet, everybody else is sleeping, so I thought I would come and play in my studio. So today is Josh's 41st birthday. So we'll let him sleep in for his birthday, I think. Yeah. We did stay up to watch on TV the ball drop. It's Central Time here, so it's actually, you know, televised an hour later than actually happens. But it's midnight here. We did stay up, and I didn't think I was gonna make it earlier in the evening. I was pretty tired, but in bed and sleeping shortly after. What did I do with my pin? Here it is. So sure hoping 2021 brings us all better times than the doings of 2020. we can be hopeful, right? Could have done that a little longer, but that's okay. I think that works, right? I am going to, before I put this on here, I think I'm going to, let's see, I got my stencils under my light stand here, so bear with me a second. I think I'm going to stencil some, it's like a net pattern on here. Maybe put a little bit up here. My stencil is sticky. I need to wash it. Okay, I have to distress around the edge of all these, but I'll do that later. There, I think that works. So we'll just glue the two edges down on that. And then I'm just going to line it up with a line of words here. Should be straight then, right? Okay. And then that'll tuck in there. Yes? I think so. Okay. I'm going to take that out for right now though, so that can get a good hold on there. And we'll set that aside. So then we did a little belly band note card in there. I'm going to glue this pocket in here right away. Hold that for a second. And then we'll have, I should have just dressed that first. Well, I'll do that later. Okay. So I'm going to go and find the other book page here, and I'm just going to stencil a little bit of that net on there as well. Try this one. Oh, that's going to rip my sponge up way worse. I better try this. Okay. So, let's see here. Just want to check on that, make sure it didn't. Okay. Now we'll make a big journal card in there, and we'll have to put something along there to kind of reinforce that a little bit. I wonder. We could do something on there. But we don't know what's going on, so we'll just wait on that. let's see. Pockets. Let's make some pockets. Let's see. We're just going to make them. We're not going to worry about the color or anything. We'll find somewhere to put them afterwards. So we cut this off the end of that. And I want to say we did this at 4 3/4. Yes, okay. So we'll just... I just eyeball this usually. Try and get pretty close. We'll make a little grab in there. And this I'm just using as a 1 1/4 circle punch. Okay, so I feel like I'm gonna stitch around this later. I really need to find a new sponge on this thing. It's crumbling all over the place. Okay, so we'll just some book page on there. So I'm not being too fussy with distressing anything really neat because I want it to be grungy looking. So it doesn't matter to me that the words are going up and down, or even if they're upside down, or that doesn't bother me. Okay, so we have some of that on there. Let's see what we have in our little ephemera box, maybe. Maybe we need some kind of, let's see, we had some of this. Oh, that kind of pulls apart, but let's see. I have no idea what this is. I think it's out of a Graphic 45 ephemera set. Let's see. We could use that later for like a cluster or something. We could put one of them on there. I'm just adding stuff on here. Use a word on there. Let's use Journey. Should put some more fabric on there maybe. Maybe a little strip of it. Half. A bit on here. I make such a mess with Fabri-Tac all the time. But it works so good. We'll distress the edges on here. I think we're going to put him on there. I'll just do it. Oops, doing the wrong side. It's like, what does that say? I'm guessing it says journey in another language. Let's put that on there. I think I hear somebody up. So, let's see. That could be a pocket. We'll find a spot to put that. And we wanted to make some kind of a cluster that we could tuck something up in the top. Hold on, guys. I gotta move. My chair is rolling away on me. Okay, so should we just randomly start gluing things together and see what happens? I think that's fun sometimes to do that. Just glue without a plan. I tend to overthink everything, and so just, I really like giving myself, and like I'll be like, okay, so I have 1 hour and I need to start this and finish this. Like I made some, you know, like big covers for journals and stuff, and I did a big tag from some product, and I had done some mixed media things on it, and I give myself 1 hour, and at 1 hour, whatever it is, it's you know, that's my time limit that I can spend on it. And some of the neatest things come out of that, because you don't have time to overthink it, and you just go. So I think I'm just gonna glue that right there. What I'm gonna plan on using this for is like on the top of a page, like a tuck, so we can tuck a journal card or something under it. Let's see. That's crooked. That might bug me a little bit, but it's there now. Yeah, I should have put this under there, maybe. See if we can. Nope. I don't even know if I like that on there, actually. Isn't he cute? Little sailor hat on him. I think he's cute. Let's see. Just pile it on there. If we don't like it, we can always throw it in the garbage. I think what's bugging me is this is crooked. So what if we... Nope. Okay. We're going to make everything crooked on purpose so that what if we fix it like by doing that? That works, right? What's going on there? See, I'm lining it up here. And with that line there. Oop. Because it's going to be on the top of a page anyways, so. And now I'm purposely going to make him crooked. I think he's so cute. What if we... I just want to use some of this cream lace. I just like it. I just can't find a spot for it in here. But what if we... Let's do it. We're going to cut it in half and use part on the top and part on the bottom. So we're just going to put a little bit of glue. I don't really have a plan. I'm just gluing. It's kind of cute, I think. Wonder if we have something we can put up here. Something small here. Cover our glue up or they're not going to work. A little number or something. I know I do somewhere. I thought I had some in here, but... What if we did something like that? Let's do it. Let's move our stuff out of the way here. I think I like that. So we have a pocket here, and I think I might stitch around this pocket, so, but we can find a spot to put it in there. We can put this in there somewhere. I got glue all over him. Okay, let's see. So, where do we want? I know we want pockets in the front, but I feel like I want something bigger in there maybe. So, these colors go within this. Kind of gets lost on there, doesn't it? I do like it on there though. And we'll have a big tag and stuff in here. What if, let's try something really quick. Okay, so how big is this again? 4 3/4. So if we go 5 1/2 and it's 3 1/2, so let's go 5 1/2 by 4. Let's try that really quick. I said 5 1/2 by 4. We're going to cut that right there. By 5 1/2. Okay. Let's give a little bit of distress on this edge. Maybe it'll just kind of outline that pocket. I don't know if that's maybe just something I'm stuck in, but I feel like you can't see it. Maybe because all these papers are similar. Let's see. And then you know what? We can have a pocket back here too, so I should stitch this on this white. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stitch this on the white. And then we're going to put that pocket right in there. And we can have a pocket back here as well, if we want to. Okay, so that's going to go in there. So then, let's see. Where are we at here? I am one page in the back here. So the seahorse page. So we're gonna have the pocket on there. What if we put this up there and we tuck a journal card in there? Covers the seahorse, but I mean, this is still cool. We could put it on this side. Or we could just find another spot for it. I like it on here, I think. It's gonna go in here, guys. Let's attach that in there right now. And we're just gonna attach on the top so we can tuck things under it. So, hold that for a second. And I think that's where I'm going to end it right now. And then I'm going to go and sew that pocket and then maybe come back and do another part here. Let's see how many people have woken up and that kind of thing. I hear somebody up there, just, not sure. Let's see. And I'll leave that set there. But see, then once that's dry, we can take and, you know, slide something up in there. So we have that done. We could probably put that in there now, but I'm going to leave this open. Where did that go? Right here. So we'll slide that in. So that's in there. And we got a little cluster in there for a tuck spot on the top. Let's see here. And then we have our pocket that we're going to have in there. And we put our fabric flip in here with our seahorse. I still think I'm going to get a pin or something with a little charm or something and tack it to this top layer. And we also we put that belly band in here somewhere. Well, it's in here somewhere, guys. Way in the back, that's where it is, right here. So then we can make a big journal card or something for in here. So that's where I'm going to end this one. So this is part 3. So I will see you all in part 4, and hopefully I can film that here too. So once this one uploads, I can start uploading that one. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and Happy New Year. Thank you for watching.